So I thought where better to do a bike check than in front of this aeroplane crash. It has a name. What's its name, Tom?
You have to insert in the description.
I'm gonna insert what it's called. We've had this in our itinerary for the last few days. We've been looking forward to it. We've just travelled 3.5 kilometers down a really bumpy, horrible track with a bad knee to get to it. There's loads of people here, as you can see. But yeah, the bike, we haven't shown you the bike yet, so obviously we're fully set up for bike packing. We've got the tail fin full load out, we've got the aero pack, a side pannier here. We've also got one of these strap-on bags. I haven't gone for a bar bag just because it's not aero and I don't like stuff getting in the way of my knees on the front. But yeah, it is the VITUS Venom, which is the all-road frame. It's very, very capable for whatever you want it for. In this setup, I've got it set up for gravel. I've got 40mm tyres. It has got clearance for 45s. Didn't need them for this trip. You can also run this bike as a full road setup. Tom has got an Ultegra all-road pretty much set up, and it is the do-it-all king. Like if you only want one bike for summer, winter, road, gravel, this is the one. So with all of my other bike brand manufacturers, I've always gone for a road bike and a gravel bike, and it's been a completely different setup, different frame, different group sets, everything. But as I say, for this one, because it is such a do-it-all bike, I've got the same frame as my road bike and as my gravel bike. That's how good this frame is. I prefer it, and I would pick the Venom over VITUS's other road bikes. It's just as aero, it's just as light, if not lighter, and I'm very, very happy with my choice. And this one specifically, you may have noticed, this is actually a special edition custom MST, of course, by Elite Refinish over in Ireland. They did the job, we did the designing. Obviously it's our camel colorway with a bit of a fleck. We've gone for a really, really deep navy fleck color logos, so it looks black most of the time, but when you put it in a bit of sunshine, which we don't have today, thank you Iceland, you can see a bit of a fleck, which is really, really nice. When you take it on gravel, you get obviously the splatter from wherever you're riding in, and the bit of a fleck adds to the kind of the splatter, and you can't really tell which is dirt and which is fleck, which is nice. And probably my favorite piece, definitely Tom's favorite piece, is the little design on the inside of the fork, which is kind of our MST pattern, which we got a graphic designer to design, so we're really pleased with that. And sitting proudly, our big logo right on the handlebar piece. Look at this. There you go.
Watch Joyce tomorrow.
Tom, it's just started to rain. It's freezing.
It just started. We've been recording.
Lawrence, I love watching it happen.
Oh, thanks.
Fair one.
Live vlog.
5-1. Look at this. I've just noticed over here. Look, plane crash, bike crash. What's more epic? Why aren't people taking pictures of that? Why is everyone gathered around this? Look at that.
Film Anna.
Why are people queuing, getting coach trips to take a picture of this? And there's that right behind it. They're going to be so happy when you get off that coach and think they're going to see a plane crash, and they get 2 for 1. Big bike crash over there.
We've all gone for a very slightly different setup. As I said, Tom's gone for an Ultegra Di2, which is pretty raw for a gravel expedition.
It's been alright.
How's it been for you?
I mean, I've always run 2x on gravel,
yeah.
And I mean, at the moment, 12-speed Ultegra, we're running a road chain set at the front, but yeah, that's how I like it. And
you've just about got up the hills on your gearing, haven't you?
Just about. I think thankfully it's been tame enough that that we've been okay, but I might need to think about the setup or do some kind of one-by conversion for future gravel. But yeah, it's nice having lots of us on slightly different setups as well. Yeah. Test out, see what works.
Does mean you can just change out the road wheels and you'll be good to go, right?
For sure, for sure. I mean, I get slightly less clearance because the front mech gets pretty close to a 40. Yeah. So I'll have to switch out to one-by if I want to get up to those 45s or 47s or what I can take. But
there you go.
Yeah. With this bike, just as my last one, I've gone for SRAM Force Explore E-Tap. It is a beautiful group set. I've gone with it really well. I've got a 1044 chainring on the back, and I've also, for this time, I've gone for a power meter. I've gone for a 42 tooth up front because the last one was a 40, and it just wasn't quite up to it on some of the gravel races I was doing. So yeah, wheels, of course, by the awesome guys over at Fulcrum. I've got the Racing Rapid Reds, I think they're called, for the gravel tyres, with the Hutchinson Touaregs 40mm, with the tan sidewalls because supposedly they're a little bit more puncture resistant, and I've been having a lot of bad luck recently, and so far this trip they've been flawless. We've actually, as I said earlier, we've got these bars which everyone keeps asking us what are those. They are actually the Vision.
What are those?
Exactly, they are Vision Metron 6Ds, crucially stripped, re-laminated so that they're raw with our logo over the top, and it means that they don't have that horrible silver paint work that they come with when you buy them. Prime seat post. This is actually one of Tom's saddles from his collection because I forgot to buy one. So shout out to Tom, you saved my life. It's quite comfortable, you know.
Pro logo?
Yeah. Pro logo. And I think that is it.
That's it.
Yeah. Any questions, write them down in the comments below. Tom, what are we doing?
We are sleeping in the sheep pen.
Next to the sheep pen.
Next to the sheep pen, sorry.
Not on the special moss. We've avoided the moss.
Avoided the protected moss.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you think? This spot over here, you said?
I think the flattest spot we can find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sorted, Tom, is it?
We're getting there.
That's bike security sorted. Just wrap a pedal under the tent.
Tent nice and taut.
Oh, I see. Top tip. How do we feel about their setup over there, Tom?
It's pretty bougie, isn't it?
I mean, it is.
It is also 3.5 tons, so a bit heavier than our 10 kilos.
10 each though. We've got luxury, really, haven't we?
We've got a lot of luxury. This is pretty nice. I've had a lot worse.
Yeah.
Like the campsite smells like lavender. Lovely, like a lavender scented pillow. We're on nice mossy ground.
Could be worse.
We're in Iceland.
It's not raining.
It's pretty fun.
Cheers!
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to your extreme. What is that, Tom?
Adventure Nutrition.
Oh.
They've absolutely filled us with a food case.
Food case.
A suitcase full of food. It's actually it's got us round, to be fair,
We've
hasn't
been
it?
living off this stuff. Do you know what? It's really nice.
It's really not bad, and the ingredients are just all things you actually recognise, which is the most important thing.
Oh, that's what you want.
Exactly.
None of those E numbers.
None of those emulsifies E numbers.
Use code MST20 for 20% off your first purchase.
Yeah.
No discounts.
Can see you a mile off with that, mate.
You're like a drunk turkey.
I actually couldn't see what was a rock and what was a...
She thought you were being serious.
I might be.
That's some shot, that is.
Don't need you when you've got your arse in the air like that. It's disgusting. We can't be any more outdoors and you can smell it. It's horrible.
Hannah, explain to us what's going on down there.
Well, apparently there's a puncture in this mat. Don't know how we're going to fix it if not, but last night I basically found the hard way that it was a puncture in this mat because the floor was literally like lying on cobbles.
Yeah, it's not comfy.
Imagine sleeping on cobbles and so I woke up during the night and realised I was on a flat mat, which
Not the one.
wasn't the one for me.
Could be that one, I can't tell.
You can't actually hear it, can you?
No, you're feeling for air on your top lip. Have you ever tried to fix puncture in how do you fix a puncture in an inner tube?
I just know it's flat.
Yeah, but how do you fix it?
What do you mean?
Put a puncture repair patch on it.
Put a new tube in.
Alright, well you've not fixed a puncture before.
You can't put a new tube
What on earth?
in an air mattress.
Someone grew up in a household with lots of inner tubes around, didn't they?
That is.
You can feel the air, your top lip's much more sensitive, so you can feel the air coming out. Well, sometimes feel the air coming out on it.
Really?
So we've had some food. We've had some dried, rehydrated food even. Our tents are almost set up. As Tom's just explained, we're doing some DIY.
I can't take you through the new
He's wet his top lip. He's trying to find a puncture on this air mattress so that Anna can sleep well tonight for the first time this week, right, Anna?
Yeah. No, the first night was alright. But I think that was just because I was so tired. It wasn't anything to do with the comfort. I was in a coma, basically, so it wasn't.
Yeah. It is funny, isn't it?
This ground, honestly, Tom, it's alright. This moss is lovely. I'll sleep on this.
It smells like lavender. It's so nice.
Alright, Donkey Kong.